I do know she didn't want to die. I do know that because she was young and she had her whole future ahead of her. She was only 24 years old.
New to Folsom, fighting pain and insomnia, Mary was taking Xanax and Percocet to sleep.
She got a job in Rancho Cordova. She's taken the train at the preschool, and then that was the fatal mistake because the drug dealer that she met was on the train. And I don't know anything about it. I just know that it was fentanyl, and I know that she was taking Percocets and Xanax. I don't know in her brain what she was thinking. I do know she didn't want to die. I do know that.
One evening, she said goodnight to her mom and never woke up. Susan found Mary the next day. She was shattered, and she reached out to Folsom Police.
They said, "Do you have her phone?" And I said, "Yes, I have her phone. Here's her phone and here's her computer."
The internet is a huge avenue for drug dealers these days. So anything that's tied to the internet, and social media is huge. You have your Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok.
Detective Andrew Graham is on the Folsom Police Department's Special Investigations Unit.
Unfortunately, in the younger crowd, we're seeing a lot of pills. So kids are looking for things like Molly or Xanax or Percocet, and they go out and they find it on the street where it's cheaper, and unfortunately, it has fentanyl in it.
Over 90% of the street drugs tested last year in Sacramento County contained fentanyl.
There's a false perception out there that, we have this bubble around Folsom, and people think that nothing happens here. And that's can be a good thing. We want people to feel safe in our community. However, people need to be aware that it is happening right here in our own city.
But again, they may not.
Dr. Katie Baker sees the fentanyl crisis from the Mercy Folsom emergency room.
Most of the drugs in the community are mixed, where someone might think they're taking exactly a pill, maybe like a benzodiazepine, which is like an anxiety type medication, and instead it'll have traces of fentanyl, and then that will lead to respiratory depression, and someone will stop breathing and lose their life just with one pill.
From accidental poisonings to drug addiction, when fentanyl is involved, the result is often deadly. For those who survive, there is help.
Here at Mercy Folsom, we're very fortunate that we have a substance use navigator here that's just fabulous, just an integral part of both our emergency patients as well as our inpatients. And many of the Dignity sites also, have this same resource. And they work together and to be able to really meet people where they're at, to really help determine what they need to help them change their life and get their life back.
Mercy Folsom also gives away Narcan, a nasal spray which can temporarily block the effects of fentanyl and give people more time to get medical help.
You don't even have to be a patient. You don't even have to give your name. You can just come to the front desk and say, my friend, my family, someone I know, maybe it's even themselves. But for some need, they need Narcan, which is an agent that reverses that opioid overdose.
In Mary's case, her suspected drug dealer was caught and is facing trial for murder. Fentanyl is so deadly that murder charges are now more common.
We do everything in our power to get justice for families, and we're actually able to hold drug dealers accountable and charge them with murder, because that's exactly what it is. It's murder.
Total relief to know that this man who killed my daughter was in prison, and I just was so thankful to the Folsom Police Department.
Parents, police, and medical providers. They are the front line on the fentanyl crisis, and it's a battle we cannot afford to lose in Folsom.
It's scary, some of the things that, when we're investigating these cases and get into the accounts of these kids and different victims, and seeing the types of things that they're talking about and the people that they're talking to. I can't come up with a better word other than scary.
It might not look like something that would be deadly. And I think that's the scariest thing, is that it might look so benign, so minimal consequence. Maybe my mom will be mad, or, some sort of minor outcome from it, but not realizing how it can end everything. everything that you want for your life, every dream, every goal, everything that you're looking forward to.
Because fentanyl is just one little tiny little speck. She never got that chance because it killed her.